Hey, 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 welcome to the attic. I am Manadad. I am not walking on the treadmill at the moment because I got some comments that the swaying was distracting for people. Um, so we have this is very solid rare. Consensus seems to be building black as the worst color to be in. Certainly first pickable. I also see one of my favorite commons, or maybe my favorite common here, Sorrel's Packmate. Which I think I like over any of these. Mistwalker's very good. But I think I'm just going to go with the Packmate here. Good chance of making almost any deck. Okay, Draugr's Helm is strong. The Gladewalker, but not like pickable this early. I think I'm just going to take the Snow-Covered Forest here. Obviously, we're missing the rare, so we don't have any indication of what was in the pack exactly. Not like, I mean, probably not something strong and black, I guess. Black might actually be open. Let's see who we're drafting against. Spearman. Igor Zildinl. Bolt for lethal. Megaluiz. Leche. That means tiger milk. Leche de tigre. So this format's been really fun and really deep and challenging. There's about a bajillion ways to build stuff. There's the rune deck. Kind of tempted just to take this land. If we want to be snow, actually we could take the Bergstrider as a possible snow payoff also. Hard to know. This is already in one of our colors. This could help us splash. Bergstrider is really not hard to turn on, though. I think we're just going to take the Bergstrider. Or we could take Struggle for Skemfar, because we're already pretty green. Get deeper into green. This is tough. Let's give it to the rare. That may be incorrect. I may be sending the wrong signals, but if my brother were watching this draft, he would yell at me. Well, possibly rewarded here, because In Search of Greatness in like a mono green type deck is decent. Also this Mirror Lake though. We just keep being filthy rare drafters, I guess. Okay, well there's an Icebind Pillar. That's worth scooping now. Other green stuff is not that exciting for us. Icebind Pillar, kind of like the Bergstrider, you don't really need that much snow to turn it on, and it's pretty strong. Just always tapping down your opponent's best artifact or creature. And best card in the pack might be Shepherd of the Cosmos. It works nicely with these lands. This land would be playable for us. There's also just Grizzled Outrider or Snakeskin Veil, which we'd be happy to scoop up. We got so far. We got In Search of Greatness. We can get on the board with the Packmate. We can get into Grizzled Outrider. So that makes 5 drops better. Just keep cutting green, I think. until it doesn't make sense anymore. The snow-covered plains, the worst of the snow lands, you basically don't take this unless you know you're white and you know you're going to have some payoffs. Let's see a ton here that's that interesting. There's this Cinderheart Giant. Take the Sentinel. We could take the Longboat. More of an aggro card. We're just going to cut green. Okay, Lindworm. That's not bad for pick 8. And Snowfield Sinkhole, Kennel Master is very splashable. Broken Wings to keep cutting green. Tough because we do have one blue card that we really want to play. Kennel Master is pretty strong late drop. I think I'm going to try to be like a green ramp type deck here. See if we can get enough snow to make the Ice Side Troll good. So the snow land, we've only got one snow-covered forest so far. Pilfering Hawk. Have to see. Somebody else has been taking some snows. Red Rider. We're in the kind of like drop big bombs deck. And Revitalizer Fearless Pop. Revitalize is almost unplayable. Ox is interesting. Okay, well we got a mythic here, Alrund's Epiphany. That's pretty good. We've also just got another Packmate. Dang. Oh, I really want to take this Packmate. On the other hand, it's hard to pass this mythic. I mean, it's strong, it's not unbeatable. Obviously, if you're pretty far behind. The Gold Vein pick would be good for us. Even the Floodplain could work for us. So, if we cut green enough, we might just wheel the Packmate. We'll have to see. I had a feeling that there weren't a lot of people in green on that last thing. Okay, well, here's another mono green possible payoff here. We just try to go deep green, splash. I'm all for trying it. Okay, so Snowland, Maya is really good. Harder to splash for us. We're not really doing double white, so I think I'm going to take the snow. We want the snow for the Icebind Pillar. Pilfering Hawk. We didn't get the Bergstrider yet. Horizon Seeker's not bad too. Oh, Blizzard Brawl. Well, we're gonna have to start taking some of these snowlands. That's what we take. Frostpire Arcanist. Do we have anything we would want to double up on yet? Not really. Maybe we can get another Alrund's Epiphany, right? Unlikely. Okay, another Snow Forest. Gonna snap that up. A Snow Mountain, which is not one of the ones we want. We could get enough ramp. Question. I don't see a terrible lot for us. I'm going to take the run ashore, I guess. 3 Seasons has not played too well for me. have that can through the carve thing? The one pack mate. Skull Raid or Mists of Lichara are among the more likely to make our deck here. Okay, Rhinewind Falls, beautiful. That is a lovely pick 8. I think we may have forced whoever was in snow out of it. We do have to pass a Lindworm. But there we go. Okay, Behold the Multiverse. I think I like more than... Would we take a Floodplain at this point? Looking pretty green, blue, snowy. Guess I can take a flyer on a carve just in case. The plow can be ramp. I already have one ox. Alright, we'll just take a flyer on that as well. And Herald's Revenge. We're not really a go wide deck, so I'll just take the Painful Stroke. Broken Wings. Now on the sideboard. Alright, let's see what our next rare is. Bergi. So not super on color for us. We've got the Lichara Mirror Lake, which is right up our alley. We've also got Glittering Frost, which we kind of were looking to ramp and have snow, and that seems good to me. I think I'm going to take that. And yet another Icebind Pillar, interesting. Going to make it so we really want snow. We can do it. Let's take these black cards out. There's the Bergstrider. I think we do need more snow lands, so I'm trying to take this Woodland Chasm. Blizzard Brawl, 3 more snow permanents, so that's good. Bergstrider would be good. How much do we think we've pushed people out of snow lands so that we can wheel this? I go for it. Then a Fin for an early drop to hold down the round is pretty good for us. Rune of Flight is nice. Don't really have any equipment, do we? Make our Icebind Pillar flying. There was no snowland in that pack, unfortunately. I don't know if we're going to get there on Troll. Not as heavy green, so In Search of Greatness and Old Growth Troll don't maybe do as well. Hard to know. Recluse is defensible. I think we'd take some Carful Harbingers if we came across them. Alright, well, Highland Forest, off-color Snow Tapland, or the Mists of Lichara. Help us get to the late game. Let's just cut one more snow. Have anything red we would want to splash? No, not really. Kinseekers is a pretty solid creature. Raven Form's also removal. We only really have Blizzard Brawl. for removal. I guess we got the 2 Icebind pillars. Maybe we can try the Kinseekers. I haven't seen a lot of changelings. Another Ravenous Lindworm. Thank you very much. Okay, there's the Carful Harbinger. That can help ramp us to the Epiphany. Gates of Istfell could be playable. Probably not going to play any of these. Bird. Tree line. Arrow. Oh, should we take Roots of Wisdom? Kind of work as a ramp. I don't really play that card. Let's see where we're at here. Got 2 green-blue duels. That's pretty good. These are off-color tap snowland. 1, 2, 3, 4 snow. So we probably do want to play them. Even though that would be playing with 2 snow tap lands. Run ashore. I think we really got enough ramp. We've just really got Glittering Frost, and maybe Carful Harbinger can help you ramp to the run ashore. But otherwise, we need to just hold down the ground. Just the Yespera Sentinel can ramp a bit. Rune of Flight. I guess that's kind of just a draw. So, question is, are we there on Eyeside Troll? I think we can get double snow consistently. It's kind of in the bubble here. Pilfering Hawk can help. I think I like the Disdainful Stroke more than the bounce. We don't really have anything of ours we'd want to bounce. Maybe the Bergstrider we might bounce to replay. Are there any things with In Search of Greatness? Those both are blue sources, so we'll go down 1 island and up 1 forest. It gives us 8 blue sources, but we'd like to be able to hit the In Search of Greatness and the Old Growth Troll. Yeah, so what's our final cut here? Broken Wings just too situational. Not it often has a target, but it's not a permanent. Permanents work pretty well with In Search of Greatness. So our cut probably should be a spell. Alright, well let's give it a shot. Alright, video off. Getting the treadmill fired up. You don't have to watch me sway back and forth. I get fit while I play Magic. Okay, well, I mean, Packmate, Sentinel, Packmate, Old Growth Troll, if we can draw another green source, this seems very keepable. I have no idea how well this deck will perform. Leave your guesses in the comments here. I have not built a deck quite like this. I think we've got some good value in here. Bite, okay. Fine. I think I'm still just going to foretell the Packmate if we don't get this next other green there. We could have Roots of Wisdom and brought back the Sentinel. Actually seems like what we don't want. Okay, so we did not get the green source, so let's just Packmate here. Okay, in search of greatness. If the packmate can survive here, and give us a free Kinseekers. Bow. Wrong play from opponent. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll just... We'll try this. This gives opponent a lot of incentive to remove our packmate. Okay, but instead they play a Craven Hulk. Scry. Behold the multiverse. Oh, why did we scry? Shouldn't we have been able to cast... oh, we don't have a 5-drop. Right. Oh, we need land. Let's just scry for land. And we hit the land. And play it on green. I can get a 4/4. That trades pretty nicely with their 4/4. Or ramps us into the Lindworm. Seems decent. Okay. Armwood Falls. Yeah, I think we'll keep that. That only gives us 1, so we can't play Lindworm this turn. Kinseekers does not block very. We can play Ice High Troll, that blocks. It's a battle. Bit of a stalemate, 18 to 17, 2 creatures on board. I like our late game value with this In Search of Greatness down, although now they got Dwarven Hammer, so that's tough. Lindworm, yeah. Just drop Lindworm after Lindworm, that seems good. Right. Gotta stop playing after this game. My wife is me to no attacks. Well, so far we're not getting the full value out of In Search of Greatness, but I think the scries have been decently useful. This Kinseekers dies, we can bring it back with Roots of Wisdom, which is oh, actually we should have tried that away, but I guess once I got the worm down, I can play the Kinseekers and get it plussed. The opponent just keeps drawing lands. They're going to blow up our cool land. Take a troll. That hurt. Painful Stroke. Would we want that? At this point in the game, probably not. We don't know how many more 4-drops our opponents even have. Ah, Blizzard Brawl. We actually do not have... Oh yeah, we have 3 snow permanents. So let's Blizzard Brawl. Kill that. Indestructible. thing and scry. We need that land at this point. Masked Vandal. Okay, they're gonna blow up the In Search of Greatness. That's okay. They got a pack mate. Oh, that's pretty good. Maybe we do wish we had taken this Disdainful Stroke. Glittering Frost. Okay, this is gonna do some good work. Now our troll is active. We attack with the Lindworm. We still don't have the best attacks. I'm gonna pass the turn. The opponent keeps drawing gas. They're all in on their wide board. Spider. It does too much for us, but drop it. It's with the Craven Hulk or something. They want to do a big attack on us. They're gonna regret it. I don't know what we need. Alrund's Epiphany and just start killing them with Ravens. The board is very wide. Magda, okay. Pumped up some of their board there. For what they're trying to draw. I think Icebind Pillar might help us. Berserker, okay. Well, it's very, very wide. They can't get through. Gonna come down to cards and deck. We both have 18. Gets us through the stalemate. Did we kept our flying rune in, I guess. Okay. Big old troll. Doesn't get through the ice hide. Got 5 snowman on the board. Okay. Alrund's Epiphany. We just foretell it, I guess. Oh, oops. Only need 2 mana to foretell. Ika's Chariot. Ooh. Well, now they can clone their troll. That's not good. 15. It's quite the stalemate. When it got hooked up, they got some good rares. They got Magda, the Chariot. They're coming in with that. That is trample. The blockers. Block, we can make that at least 6, right? 1, 2, 3. That's 6 damage. Then we just need 1 more damage. And I think we'll bring back the Kinseekers. So. Now they've lost that token, actually, which is pretty good for us. Yeah, opponent can keep moving that hammer around. Aha, Rune of Flight. That's interesting. Popping on here. We have enough to cast Alrunds and pump the troll once? Twice? Ew. Actually, we could bounce that. This should be enough to win. I don't have any other way to block a flyer. And here comes the scoop. Got him. Alright, gotta run. Last game was quite the control matchup. Our opponent had insane value with the Doomscar, like 5-for-1 dust or something, and then they would just loop in that Saga on us. Okay, well, we've got our colors. Keepable. We cannot play the Sentinel in 1, however. 1 snow permanent away from activating Blizzard Brawl. We have the snow permanents in hand to activate it. Need our blue down. When it is foretelling. I think we play the Recluse because next turn we can Frost and Blizzard Brawl. We get hit by Turgid Shadow or some mini board wipe again. They do not add to the board. That is tremendous for us. You need to draw some something more than lands. Okay, Packmate. A bit rough. Considering killing the Not Bold Recluse. For what they would have. Fang Disciple. Okay. Oh, you can have an island. Rune of Flight. That's interesting. Rune it up. Hold the multiverse. We can outright cast that, or we can Blizzard Brawl down Packmate. But I think we're winning the race here. It is a sorcery, fortunately. Flying spiders. What does opponent have? They're going to kill our flying spider. Snakeskin Veil. Okay. Interesting playing that proactively. Struggle for Skemfar. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. Not gonna attack. Don't need lands, thank you. Alright, well that was turning out to be a critical Behold the Multiverse there. And pop a Lindworm. I could actually brawl down the Packmate with it. It's interesting, but I can't do it with an attack. Do we think they have more removal in hand is the question. Another Packmate, okay. I mean, it's such good card advantage, but they don't have good attacks here. Okay, opponent going crazy wide. Well, there's our... we can Alrund's Epiphany. I'll put it on blue. Is there any way to Blizzard Brawl any elves in the... We do have a land in the grave, unfortunately. Roots of Wisdom's not looking great in this deck. But now, well, they're tapped out. One. Instant speed, it does not. Back to hand. Foretell this. Okay, they have a decent crack back here. Oh, they got a Lindworm of their own. Okay. Box. Snow-covered forest. Hate to use this as a draw card spell, but think we just need to draw a card. Search of Greatness. Yikes. That's a yikes for me, dog. Not a whole lot of advantage. They're in black, so we'll keep this in hand just in case they have the discard spell. Can go down 6 here, I think. They could easily have a pump spell. Sentinel's kind of outlived its usefulness. Maybe should have just taken 6, I don't know. Yeah, Kinseekers maybe would have helped there. Well, we got the 2 Ravens, though. Saw that. Cast that. 3/5 ain't nothing. Try ain't nothing. Keep flying in. It's certainly wide on us. Land is good to see. Bloodline Pretender, very late. That's useful. Now, do we trade out? We do. Of decent blocks. Disdainful Stroke. Probably not helpful. It's something that adds to the board. Can? We do. Can. Alrund. The Pretender grow. Their deck is full of elves. Oh, they got another Herald. That's lucky, I guess. The cards they have 22. We have 17. So if we do go too long, they've got to find some way to stop our 1/1s in the next 4 turns, I guess. Packmate, we will keep that. I smell a huge attack coming from our opponent. Icebind Pillar. We'll play that as well. Tap down the 4/4. Ironwood Falls, we don't need that. And keep getting in with the birds. Or the Boyds. Opponent flooding out. We are not flooding out with our In Search of Greatness. Greatness has not eluded us. Oh, why is it asking if we had fun in the match? Oh, way to go. Okay, I'm back for a new day. I put in Grizzled Outrider. I took out Depart the Realm. Felt like if we are going to try to play In Search of Greatness, having that 1 extra 5-drop there is going to help us. We'll see. I'm also considering the Raider's Carve. With Grizzled Outrider in there, we have another creature that can crew it. So just at 13 creatures. I do like the idea of the ramp. But we'll see. Just watching Nikolai Bolas, he had a guest. Sorry, I don't remember the name, but somebody who's a top player who was high on Raiders Carve. We can have Search of Greatness on 2, or we can have the Jesper Sentinel. We don't have any of our other colors. Really, we just need blue. We can try it. And Search of Greatness will give us the Eyeside Troll. Will give us Serulf's Packmate. Let's see. This will be a perfect test of In Search of Greatness, I think. Well, it's off to a fairly slow start, although they are playing white. Among other permanents. Oh, okay. Sure. That's how that works. Did not hit a land. That's a rogue, that's a warrior. And Seekers will not trigger. This is also a warrior, though. So if we can get Eyeside Troll to stick with Finn. Buildmate, okay. Curving out. Curving out, baby. Huh. We could actually play the Kinseekers here. Or we can just be aggressive. I think they probably block. Nope. Rather take the poison. I'm gonna foretell this. The idea that my stuff survives. And I guess we're holding up Disdainful Stroke. See what opponent's got. Oh, black. Unlocked a second color. Hergrid's Lantern, yikes. Yeah, I think that seems worth Disdainful Stroking. I will keep that. We need land. There's a Packmate. Got another land. I think it might be worth making the Finn flying here. I should have tapped the Eyeside Troll so I could attack with the Packmate. Doomscar, wow. Okay. They got us there. Nailed us. Absolutely nailed us, the Doomscar. Like opponent built their deck around it. These resilient creatures. We don't need land at the moment, although we can loot it with the Hawk. High Spine Pillar. Pretty decent. I'll just do more on defense at the moment. Yeah. Lux. Okay, well the Recluse is not looking great here. This scenario. Master Scald. For no value. Bergstrider. Where'd he go? Okay. Behold the Multiverse would be good for us. Oh, I'm sad we didn't get to keep attacking with the Flying Fin. Our opponent was probably just sitting there cackling as we committed so many resources to the board. Very hard to play around Doomskar. One's got 4 cards in hand. Lord of the Realms. Jeez, opponent got a lot of good cards. So they can double up on the Bergstrider. +2/+0 and Vigilance. This is going to be hard for us. I suppose we still do play the Outrider, even though we lose our tap down. Gonna get back something with flying. Turgid, I guess. Jeez. That's not cool. Recluse does not block Turgid. Wisdom. That. We don't have any good elf cards in our graveyard. The Kinseeker. Not going to help us against a flying Turgid. Suppose we loot this. See if we can get something better. Got an Iron Verdict. Elderfang Disciple. Okay. Well, you gotta land. Opponent has a very, very good deck, and they drew all their very good cards in the right order. Did I click through to attacks? Hope not. do have to worry about a crackback from us. We can take a pretty big hit here. Ravenous Lindworm. Don't have the mana to play it, unfortunately, because we lost that land. Grizzled Outrider. They will double block on. Doesn't seem terrible. Fortunately, that sword just makes all their stuff into stuff. I don't know. I think we're just gonna have to try to. Maybe we do race them with the Outrider here. See what they want to do. Oh wait, it just goes back to its owner's hand? Oops. That was dumb. We needed that 5 power probably. We do have a 5-drop, so we can get the free Lindworm next turn. They don't remove the Bergstrider, then we're in big trouble. Called. Yeah, they can get back there. Oh, that was a terrible play. Well, I guess we can pat ourselves on the back for not getting killed by it again. Backers. Channel pathway. Not super helpful. They don't have anything equipped at the moment. Can try to get in. Well, they'll just bring back anything we kill. Keep that back to loot, I guess. What they have there, a Jarl maybe? Lord of the Realms is very hard for us to deal with. Do we have a Masked Vandal? This is probably one of these games where you're ahead but you just concede. We're really relying on opponent to make a big mistake here. They have a pump spell then. Or no, all the damage just goes to the shield mate. 4. Bring back the Elder Fang Disciple. Gotta be sure not to have a card in hand. Bound in gold, okay. They held that back for a while. Yeah, we just give them cards when we do that. Huh. Okay. Probably dumb, actually. We don't have tapper mana right now. Considering flashing something in there. Is their final card. Iron Verdict. Killing the Master Skull just so they can loop it again, okay. Oh, we really can't beat these value loops here. It's drawing action. They are the cards in hand. We can somehow blow up that. We can stop the loop. Glittering Frost does not help us. Full Growth Troll. Okay. Something. Something we can cycle. Down the Master Skull. We don't want them to keep bringing that back. Huh, they didn't attack. That's not the right move by opponent. But that's okay, we'll take it. I need blues. They're worried about our crackback, I guess. So we could tap down the 4-2 and the 4-5. Get in with a bunch of stuff. But I think we'll wait a cycle here. Do they have any creatures left in the graveyard? They do not. Not give them a chance to put any creatures in the graveyard. Down. Tap down. Try. I know people are down on this in Search of Greatness, but it's like the only thing keeping me in the game here. So we can tap down the 4-2, 3-1, get in with a lot of stuff. We get hit hard on a crackback. I guess if they have like a Warhorn Blast or something. Yeah. Okay. Got there. Icebind Pillars and In Search of Greatness. Unconventional win. I bet it was asking if we had fun because of the Alrund's Epiphany. I know extra turn spells have been a problem. Honestly, I think people will get more salty at counter spells than extra turn spell like that. Like that didn't put away the game or anything. This seems decent. Sentinel. We've done the Harbinger because even if we don't hit our 4th land, we can still use its mana to behold. Okay. And the Fangbearer onto an empty board. Pretty good too. He's Betrayal. What did they get? They have Feed the Serpent in their deck. We got our Alrund's Epiphany, Pilfering Hawk. Well, they are snow, but I think they'd probably take their Infernal Pet. Oh, they took the Frost Augur. Thanks. Weird. Hunting for taste. Got our In Search of Greatness, but we can't play it. Hawk and Augur. They can just start trying to draw themselves into back with Finn. Jumpies. I think we're just gonna ramp with Frost. We don't really care about tapping down anything right at the moment. We want to be able to hit our Lindworm and play our In Search of Greatness. Augur Recruiter, okay. We could tap that down, attack with the Fangbearer. Play. Greatness, I think that's our play. Now we have 5 mana and a tap, so we can tap and behold next turn. Opponent's 2 hits away on Finn. We know they're playing some removal. Dusk Wielder's not going to do it for opponent. Valkyrie, okay, that's something. They're getting pretty ahead on board for us. Actually, we want that land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gives us the Lindworm. now. Do we attack with the Fangbearer? We basically have to block it with the Draga Recruiter, so it trades for the Draga Recruiter. We could tap down the Draga Recruiter. They could double block with like something they don't care about, or something. Get the Lindworm. Guess we should have tapped to play the Lindworm, kept up a snow mana. Didn't see that line till just now. We would lose Finn as a blocker. Let's Sky Berserker. Okay, they're gonna behold first. Baneful Stroke. At this point, are we worried about any of their 4 mana or above spells? More than just adding to our own board? Trying to break parity? Guess we've used up some of our removal, so we'll take it. I'll hold the multiverse itself. Wisdom, no thank you. Rune of Flight. Doesn't have that touch, right? It's trample. It can become a 4/4. So, no way to do it without losing our snow, though. I think we just wait another turn here. And hold up Disdainful Stroke, right? Yeah. I've got good card selection too. Lindworm could easily face removal. Well, as long as we have Disdainful Stroke mana. I guess there's that one Foretell uncommon kill spell. Okay, they're still filtering. But we lose Disdainful Stroke here. We can let them fly, I think. They didn't. Now we'll do it. Full Growth Troll, sure. Rune of Flight. Let's get a green out of this. Make the Lindworm a flyer. Oh. Well, that's not what I wanted. That didn't tap how I wanted it. Okay. virtually have to block with the Hawk here. Loot. Oh wow, Raven's Wings. Okay, so they probably have something to deal with the Lindworm then? We want to be doubly sure we're holding up Disdainful Stroke. Jarl. Yeah, so that was their plan, to kill the Lindworm. Get back for 4 with the Valkyrie. What does this land do? It can bring a creature back from their graveyard. Hey brother, let me throw it up on Discord. I'm 3-0 with this deck right now. Okay. Broby1 Kenobi. Gonna add some commentary. My brother, who's a mythic level drafter. Our opponent probably swings all, yeah. They have some weird pump spell. Put 1/3 there. And do we just put the Sentinel and the Fangbearer on the Berserker? We don't have to worry about that getting out of control. In Boast with the Dusk Wielder. Didn't really save ourselves a damage, okay. Berserker comes back. No, Dusk Wielder. Backmate's good. Yeah, oh, perfect amount. Mana too. Disdainful Stroke. Sure. Get the Disdainful Stroke. And then can't cast the Troll and use the Icebind Pillar. I think having that on the ground is better than got a Snowland. We're not worried about the Snowland per se. I mean, it does get their Valkyrie to the point where they could pump it up sooner. They're all attacking here. I do have to worry about the crackback here because we got lethal power on board. Opponent's thinking through the permutations. They can pump the Valkyrie. Okay, they're keeping the Valkyrie back. Or if they have a second flyer. No, they don't have a second flyer. Okay. Gonna get something back with the Draugr probably. Or they have something to kill the old growth troll. if we had landed that Packmate, if we'd been able to land it, that would have been quite something. As it is, we still got another Lindworm in our deck. We don't have Alrund's Epiphany. They do. Wait till I was looking at my graveyard. They got a Jarl. Outrider. Another nice land creature. Let's go ahead and drop it first. Just tap this thing. So that's some of our things that so they didn't have another. Oh, okay. What are they bringing back? And that can kill the old growth troll. Icebreaker Kraken. Oh my goodness. Hello. They can't block with it. They go to 2. I think we don't use the Icebind Pillar. Let's see. That's not trample. We could just tap it down. At this point, they have enough to make the Valkyrie big enough to block the Lindworm. Well, they're gonna get a free attack with the Valkyrie. When did they hit that? Was that in their graveyard before? When we were looking, I didn't see it. Did they just luck into that? That is definitely the land you want to have with Icebreaker Kraken. Okay. Keeping mana open is a little scary. Oof. Okay. When it's coming downhill hard. Eyeside Troll, though, holds down defenses pretty well. I can only go direct. Gotta keep him from doing 8 damage to it. They can do 6 in the air, actually. We're just dead. I think we might just be dead. Okay. Blockers. If opponent sees the line. Do they have enough mana? Exactly enough? Good game. Wow. Worked out exactly in opponent's favor that time. What a game. Wall of Roots. Opponent's going to be drawing cards off walls. Just 2 lands. If they were 2 green and In Search of Greatness, I would feel better. We do have the Packmate, however. That can draw something. Okay, against another aggro deck, unfortunately. I think the algorithm that matches us up has figured out that we lose to black-red aggro, and so is matching us up with that. Are they gonna pump the pup? Alright, okay. Big damage, big damage. That was only our turn 2. Okay. Play the Packmate. Doesn't block either of those very well. The Recluse can at least block the Frenzied Raider next turn. Guess that's what we do. We had our land drop, so it might have been more important to hit the land drop. They hit a snow land for that. Demon Bolt. Oof. That's gonna be rough. A rough game. Like, double block on the Frenzied Raider, I guess. They don't just have another Demon Bolt. Really hoping to draw land off the top here. Well, they didn't post. Got a 4-drop they wanted to play. Okay, that's not the land off the top I was hoping for. Well, if the Carful Harbinger survives, we get a free Icebind Pillar. Let's draw. Did that in the wrong order. Liberator's bad because we really don't want them going wide on us. Afraid of what they've foretold. Maybe it's a Dwarven. Whatever. That's bad. Basically anything they could have foretold is bad for us. And Turgid Shadow. Maybe we just drop the Icehide Troll for free. Killer. It's Dwarven Reinforced. Let's get down the troll. We're going to be tapped out anyway. Okay, we got some blockers, but it may be a little too late. Harder, okay. Spine pillar. Ah. We do anything with 2 pillars? Not right now. Might be useful. We survive. We just need, I think we maybe just need to get another blocker on board. With snow land. Helpful. Let's, no, we can't behold the multiverse. We're gonna have to attack with everything. We can make the Icehide Troll indestructible. How do we not die on the crackback here? Is there any way? It's depending on how they block. We just got a desperation. Pilfering Hawk is a blocker, and Blizzard Brawl will kill one of their guys. We have the exact mana. Okay. Does this do it? Obviously got to kill Carter. Game. Well, our deck finally faced its weakness, which is these aggro decks. Know where we block. It's dead. Well, we went in search of greatness, but greatness, I think, in the end, eluded us. So let's take a look at this deck and talk about what worked. I don't... Maybe the deck kind of reverted to the mean. It was performing very well there at the beginning. Obviously, as we faced more decks that had ranked up, it got progressively harder because we did have some stuff that's slow. In Search of Greatness is pretty slow. It looked good in some games. That last game, not so much. Old Growth Troll can be slow because we just didn't quite get super heavy green. Although I don't think we ever really got it stuck in our hand. We just, sometimes the mana was such that it was hard to get the green and cast other stuff. So it was like the double spell issue with that. But in general, I think that performed okay. I think you would want to already be pretty heavy green before you take it. But a 4/4 trample for 3 that can come back is pretty good. Packmate, we could have used more of those. I would trade the Packmate for the Behold the Multiverse in most cases. Lindworm, that last game, if we'd gotten a Lindworm, maybe that would have gained us 4 life. We might have been able to survive long enough. I don't think we had Lindworm mana though. These pillars were good. We didn't, other than that last game, we never really had a place where we couldn't play the pillar because we couldn't activate it. Rune of Flight on Ravenous Lindworm is obviously a win condition. This is just a top. This is one of the top runes. The white rune is maybe better, but this is probably the number 2 rune. If you're red-black, the Death Touch rune is very good, though, because of the red first strikers. Disdainful Stroke. We scried that away a lot the one time we played it, though. It did get a congrats from the opponent, so that was cool. Finn never got to kill anybody with poison. Glittering Frost, we maybe would have wanted one more of those just to ramp into our big stuff. It's tricky. We definitely got aggroed out there at the end. So we probably could have used more 3-drops that hold down the board, or 2-drops. Powerful Harbinger and Finn. Pilfering Hawk weren't quite enough. This Roots of Wisdom, boy, if I had it to do over again, would I'd like Broken Wings or something? Broken Wings wouldn't have helped in that last game. Raider's Carve, maybe, would have helped with the Carter. So our stuff would have been tapped down. Anyways, if you watched this far, see, what should the hashtag be? Some are born great. Hashtag some are born great. Gotta have a Shakespeare reference. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. So you can hashtag anything from that sentence. And, of course, in Shakespeare, if you know, it is said ironically, but many people quote it unironically. I am going to turn on my camera and you can watch me walk on the treadmill. I at least got some miles here while walking. Thanks for joining me here in the attic. I have been Manadad. Remember, Magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy it. Adios. Against Iyama User Name. Jeez. I think I can keep it. I think the Icebind Pillar hopefully would keep me in a game. I could. Opponent's going first. I could end up getting very behind with this hand. But I've got my colors. Got some ways to catch up in hand. Okay. Off to a fast-ish start here. Oh, we got a second Lindworm. Okay. Let's draw some lands. Oh, hitting hard. What do we get? Oh, Packmate. Get that down next turn. We're going to take another 5 here at least, if they don't have more Breakneck Berserkers. We really got to hit 6 mana to hit these Lindworms and stabilize here, because we're taking some big hits. Big hits here. Huh. Icehide Troll blocks. And we can tap. Question is, what did they foretell? Could very easily have some removal. So I guess the tapping is important if they have the removal. See, 1, 2, 3 snow permanents. Next turn we can Blizzard Brawl maybe. Bolt, yeah, Demon Bolt. Affected. Land. Getting run over here. I think we got a Bergstrider. That Hulk tap down for a bit. Try to get to 6 mana. Try desperately. Dwarven Hammer, yikes. They should actually equip that Dwarven Hammer. I think that was a mistake on opponent's part. Well, we could packmate. Let's see what we draw, I guess. We draw no land. Oh, that's a tap snow land. Okay, so next turn we can tap down whatever they put the hammer on. Is that better than just killing their 4/4 here? I think so. Scar Titan. Yikes. Dead to that, I think. Is there any way we can not take 8 damage? Block the 2/5s, we take 7. Tap down Dwarven Hammer. That's no better than the Craven Hulk at this point. Maybe we want to leave the Craven Hulk. Would really love to trade with one of these, but I think this is the only way we survive. So we don't quite have enough to Lindworm Brawl and tap. We go to 5. I think we're just dead here. Kill that, block the 5/1, take 5. We can yeah, the opponent was just too fast. Just. This is the advantage of going first, right? If we go first in this matchup, we stabilize. Auto block the 5. Take 5. We're dead. Good game. Alright, and all of a sudden, we were at 2 losses. Our first defeat with this deck, but it was can't feel too bad about that. It was a close game, well fought. When it got there, super rare that most people don't even play. Although I don't know if I posted. I've played it before early on in the format. Wasn't that impressed by it. It's kind of hard to get out, but geez, if you can reanimate it, seems like a pretty good hand. Would love one more Snowland. Activate this, but getting that out and that out will give us 3 snow permanents for that. So okay. Opponent off to a fast start. We gotta really hope to get to 6 mana. Anything to foretell, unfortunately. Okay, well, wings on wings is not that great. Let's turn it into 2/2 first strike. Ain't nothing. White black aggro, okay. Raptors. Looks like a raptor and pick type deck here. And now we draw our foretell card. Jeez. These 1/1 birds are not going to do too well against the raptors. To just a Blizzard Brawl here. Slow him down. I could have played the Icebind Pillar and gotten an extra point of damage, so that was a mistake. Now, I think we just foretell. We did get mana for the Lindworm, however. Turn 6, we can Lindworm or Epiphany, depending on... Okay, opponent had exactly what they needed to deal with the troll, unfortunately. Okay, well, this is better. Opponent stuck on 2 lands. They may just ride their Raptor to victory. Already dealt 6 damage with Raptors. Burning it up, okay. Good way to race. Huh. Okay. So we can actually keep them tapped down again. Kind of like that. Seems pretty backbreaking. What you got, opponent? Doomscar? Oh, they got their 3rd land. Look out. Bounding Gold? Gonna cost him 2 to equip up the Raptor. Yeah, Bounding Gold. Okay. Does seem a bit rude, but got him. Okay, after that several epic games, we get a very fast game. But opponent had a fast deck and they just got stuck on land and kind of a non-game. Obviously, if they're facing us, they're like 3-1 or 4-1, and they're on a good track.